shield and guide the poor and needy. Love is doing, it's omnipotent, omnipresent, and it's want to give your love and all your strength, and it's one who know what's on your conscience, and it's want to praise with highly reverence, and it's Father for our beautiful children, and it's one with mercy and judgment, and it's one who gave the 10 commandments, and it's the rule of our bones, I and I both really and truly. God's a Rastafari is my shield, and guide the poor and needy. Love is doing for the people in the world, the most I surely provide. Really and truly, King Rastafari is our shield, and guide the poor and needy. Love is doing, all those times you've been doing evil, you conspire to take the lives of the people. So quick to do bad, there's no good in you, you're evil. Bust out the vampire, start to break his evil. The wicked man won't last. So never your mind whenever you hear the wicked man attack. They walk on both sides when the violent man exalt, but Rastafari see the world, what you've done in the dark. Really and truly, God's a Rastafari is my shield, and guide the poor and needy. Love is doing for the people in the world, the most I surely provide. Really and truly, King Rastafari is our shield, and guide the poor and needy. Love is doing, so don't you hide from God. Wicked man, cause you just can't hide from God. Don't you hide from God, because you just can't hide from God. So really and truly, Jah Rastafari is our shield, and guide the poor and needy. Love is doing for the poor is a refuge, and he always provide. Really and truly, King Selassie is our shield, and guide the poor and needy. Love is doing.
Open your eyes and be wise. Open your eyes and be wise. There is a war in the soul against the natural man. You must be wise. Against the natural woman, there is a war in the soul. Against the children, against the natural born children of the earth. We must seek after divine nature. We must seek after higher states of consciousness. It's not just a word game. It's not a smart play on thoughts. It's an actual reality. We got to see clearly with discerning eyes the unity, the humility it takes to truly love each other, care for our family, protect our nation, and build an everlasting culture.
Like mountains round about Jerusalem, so is Emperor Selassie high. Around higher and higher and higher than I. Like mountains round about Jerusalem, so is Emperor Selassie high. Around high and high and high and high. We are Rappers and DJs, hypocritical mockers. Come like you come here fi crunch Babylon crackers. Babylon cool, you let her fry you like fritters. Roll on no it like say, only the hikers. Only free up the knowledge to the youth and you producers. Worse, littering is all your litters. Flattering lips, this a come you like bitters. All TV personnel and all radio announcers. Hey journalists, just get this in your clippers. Not this bobo youth where you fling heavy powers. Yo, blessing just a show us. Says Lassie, I have the government on him shoulder like mountains round about Jerusalem. So is Emperor Selassie, seated with high and high. Hey, like mountains round about Jerusalem. So is Emperor Emmanuel, round high and high. Hey, like them no see say all the full men done full. Yo, turn come to the power we are pull. Rise like she, you could have big like bull. Oh, Babylon a try fool. Don't you see the robbing, the killing of the black man child? You cannot come on stage a chant guile all the while. No make no step to make the ghetto youth ball. You next no vex because of your name a call. Mountains round about Jerusalem. So is Emperor Selassie around higher than high, like mountains seated round Jerusalem. So is Holy Emmanuel around high and high. Black people well, it seems like the step foot with segregation. So long the words from your mouth been going out to the nation with no doubt. Who's the totally black man's nation? And talk, yo, just know you out. But tell yourself the nation can't wrong and strong. Hey, I'm feeling so high, reaching Mount Zion, makes preparation. Come out, yo, shut up your mouth. I and I Ethiopian, I like mountains round about Jerusalem. So is Marcus Garvey, stand around high and high. Hey, like mountains round about Jerusalem.
Stand up, mighty mountains, stand up from the depths of the ocean to the heights of the skyline. Stand up, mighty mountains, stand up, mighty people. Well, this is the Night Sage Show if you're just joining us on the XXL Zone Radio, right here at MediaZone.com, forum.mediazone.com. That's forums, that's that's FORUMS dot MEDIIAZONE.com. Again, FORUMS forums dot MEDIIAZONE.com. Yes, right here on the XXL Zone Radio. You can also check us out on YouTube as well too. So type in Media Zone, as you remember, media with two eyes, on YouTube, and you can get live, rebroadcast, so many versions of the products we're offering. Because Media Zone, as I say, in the vlog and the blog space, we're really, putting quality offerings in terms of consciousness. People join in the revolution, get into the zone, see what's happening, like our page, support our movement towards quality consciousness in a very chaotic media landscape. I want to give thanks to the producers and the engineers over at Main Focus Studio right there in Grand Spen. I want to give thanks to the whole team. I want to give thanks for that connection and that link, respect and blessings. Also, I want to send a shout out to the Vinyl Thursday family, and that's Veggie Meals and Wheels. That's down there in Crossroads, right across from the FHC Cooperative Credit Union, right there in Ripon Road. Yeah. So I want to big up the Veggie Meals and Wheels family and also the Vinyl Thursday family. You can go on their page and check out some of their offerings, quality, vinyl music, bringing back, that quieter, calmer, kind of a sensual, educational, vibesy feeling into the reggae music. I want to give thanks to Exile, Kazam Davis, Naoto, and King Arar Sound. Also want to big up the Dub School Massive right down there in 10.5, Vineyard Town. Also want to big up the Jah Over Evil family, the Masters, real Masters at 10.5. Big up, also I would say Supernova, yeah, the man. Also right out there, the principal at Dub School, you know, and big up the whole crew, Seela and Gideon, you know what I mean? Give thanks for that show right there, 10.5, Vineyard Town, Friday nights, Dub School, trust me, good conscious vibration. So Jamaican people, peoples of the world, those who are listening, those who are consciously searching for something off the grid. I know there's so much conspiracy theories and there's so much thinkers that your mind sometimes, for those who are seeking for knowledge, is crammed. The beauty about life is at least that you're searching. What I would say to you is to relax. Slowly take time away from your life experiences. Maybe if you can only give yourself maybe a 15 minutes on the weekend or 10 minutes a day, just take some time to be quiet by yourself and to allow all the thoughts to arise in the mind, and for you to slowly begin to connect meaning and experience from each thought until you have disregarded what is meaningless, what is useless, and then your mind will begin to focus more on what is more important. The more you focus on those thoughts, the more those thoughts will grow. So simple. What I'm saying is the more that you focus on the pain and the suffering and all the negative stuff that's happening in your life, it's kind of very much harder for you to really create anything else but more pain and suffering. So basically what you have to do is to weed those negative thinking out. Give them a chance to go through and out your thinking and allow for the constant flow of good thoughts. So when you begin to clear the cluttered mind, just like how you clear up a cluttered room that has clothes, books, stuff thrown all over the place, all manner of things can happen. All manner of things happen beneath the surface in places like those. Likewise, when you have a mind that's cluttered, many things happen beneath the surface and then it shows up in your life. Some people say catch a disease, some said this and some said that, but the end result, when it manifests, is when a lot of people begin to understand and say, whoa, there's something happening here. So you got to clear up the clutter out of your mind. Relax, take some time off your crazy schedule to be fun seeking and party going and working and all the other things that take up your time, your kids, your lover, your family, your church, whatever, your tabernacle. Find some time for yourself. Find some time to really and truly connect to what's happening in your world, what's happening around you, and how what's happening around you, connects to what's happening in life. And that's how you find meaning. So if you can understand specifically what's wrong in your life, how your thoughts are leading you down the wrong road, if you can then see that and slowly begin to adjust the thoughts and then correct your personal self, then it becomes more possible for you now to think that it's not more possible for you to correct the environment around you. His Majesty said it's not a force, it's a moral persuasion. So then you begin to understand that, like yourself, like you once were, many people are deceived, confused, and cluttered in the mind. It has nothing to do with whether they are good or bad people. It has to do with the fact that they have not spent enough time, in a lot of cases, to get to know themselves, to unburden themselves of the junk that they have picked up across so many of their experiences in life. Baby mothers, young fathers, gangsters, young thugs, policeman, soldier man, liar, thief, whole walkless dog. We all have been there. We all have been through some of the most draconian of life experiences. Let go of the garbage in the mind and allow yourself to be reborn. You turn the dog around and you get a God. Be God-centered, be God-conscious. Turn the negative experiences around and find positive experiences. Find good, clear experiences. It's about time we really begin to focus. Like I hear a lot of people talking about spirituality in terms of like, oh, they're doing yoga and they're doing this and they're doing that. And I would always like to go back to what His Majesty says, because I think we have to always go back to the higher consciousness and stop deluding ourselves. His Majesty says of all these religion and these religious consciousness and all these things, has it made us more loving, more kind, more caring towards our fellow human? If it has made us more kind, more caring, more loving, He's all for it. But in a lot of cases, what I see about these yoga, these so-called modern-day yogis, it's just a whole lot of cliques and clans and club, gang together. You know what I mean? It's their own piece of, release. It's their own special demystifier. So the true sense of what, spirituality should be, they miss it, because it's lifestyle, it's way of life. It's that if you understand good things, you should become a good being. You should act in good manner, and in like manner, good things will occur as your nature and as your experience. So there's no mystery really to spirituality. Some people say, go to church and pray. Church isn't of itself the salvation. The salvation was always said to be in Yeshua, right? So the salvation is always in the divine. So we cannot kid ourselves as to allow maybe the church system or jobs and whoever it is that has this authority to then think for us and then determine our outcomes. And then we blame, everything and say, oh my God, it's this, and not seeing that clearly it is our own mindset. And that is what I want us to get to, the mindset. We've got to decode encoding and inbreathe reloading gene. We've got to decode the encoding, and we've got to inbreathe a reloading gene. Some people say you've got to unlearn to once again relearn. So whatever the angle you take it from, in your zinc fence communities, your priceless, precious, gated communities, the agrarian communities across Jamaica, or in coastal communities on the waterfronts, wherever you find yourself, on your laptop, your smartphone, or just plain listening, you understand me, through some little new modern day internet contraption. Because we know the thing go wise like that around our apps. I just want to say to you, remember the true power that lies within the